As a race, we humans love mysteries, regardless of whether they are simple riddles, exciting novels or something much bigger. Are you bemused by Bigfoot? Perplexed by pyramid power? Confused about crop circles? There are many things which excite us, and we are going to highlight about some of them. So sit back and enjoy the video. The unexplained mysteries of the crop circle. The first crop circle, recorded in 1966, was discovered by an Australian sugarcane farmer, who claimed to see a flying saucer spaceship rise up from a swamp before flying away. What's the story? Early crop circles were primitive circular patterns of flattened crops, often created in mysterious circumstances overnight, and attributed to aliens. They began at a time when flying saucers were hugely popular in sci-fi literature and movies. Over the decades, crop circles have evolved to be increasingly complex. Today, they appear in the form geometric shapes like the DNA double helix, or fractals like the nautilus shell. The most compelling aspect of crop circles is their complexity and the speed at which they appear. But they lost this appeal overnight when, in 1991, two men from Southampton, England, admitted they had been creating hoax crop circles for 15 years. But still this remains a mystery to us how they are made. The first reported sighting of a UFO came from Texas in 1878, when a local farmer reported seeing a large, dark, circular object flying at wonderful speed. In the 1950s, the number of reported UFO sightings went through the roof. The most common kind were flying saucers, described to have awesome maneuvering capabilities beyond any man-made aircraft. Today, there appears to be some pretty astounding video and photo evidence of alien spacecrafts. Yet we haven't found any real proof. The unexplained mystery of pyramid power. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt really are something special. We still don't really know how the Egyptians built the largest pyramid of all, known as the Great Pyramid of Cheops, or Khufu, some 5,000 years ago. Remember, this was even before the invention of the wheel. The Pyramid of Cheops is the size of a 40-story building and covers an area big enough to fit 10 football fields in it. More than 2 million stone blocks were used to make the pyramid, each weighing 2 to 5 tons. Engineering feats aside, these structures are claimed by some to possess the unexplained phenomenon of pyramid power. In the 1940s, a CZEC radio engineer named Carol Drabble explained that the pyramid shape focuses cosmic energy, when precisely aligned on the north-south axis, which can renew the crystalline structure of steel. Despite the claims of Drabble and others, there is no scientific evidence that pyramid power exists. It is a cut and dry myth, presumably driven by the compelling nature of pyramids and their ancient, unexplained origins. The unexplained mystery of Bigfoot. The Bigfoot phenomenon has one of the largest followings in cryptozoology, with several organizations and research teams active in the United States and other parts of the world. Bigfoot is famous for spooking the bejesus out of hikers and hunters in North America. Meanwhile, people living in the Himalayan regions of Nepal and Tibet talk of a giant humanoid creature known as the Yeti. Bigfoot has been described as an intelligent ape-like creature living in the wild, some 6 to 10 feet tall and weighing more than 500 pounds. Witnesses claim he has large eyes, a heavy brow ridge and a crested head like a male gorilla. His alleged footprints are 24 inches long. The most famous footage of Bigfoot at Bluff Creek, California was revealed to be a hoax. Some 35 years after the footage was shot. Though many people claim to see it in the deep forests, but there's also a lack of physical evidence to support the existence of a Bigfoot population. The unexplained mystery of Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a British wonder of the ancient world. It's such an iconic site, we tend to forget that two fundamental questions remain: when was it built and what was it for? For hundreds of years, these questions have intrigued and frustrated antiquarians and visitors alike. However, excavations have revealed that Stonehenge was built in 4 stages. In 3100 BC, a series of holes were dug for religious ceremony. More than 1,000 years later, the most dramatic stage of building took place. Huge bluestones from mountains in Wales were lugged more than 240 miles to the Stonehenge site. Why would anyone do this in the age before the wheel? And how would they accomplish such a feat? The third stage, in 2000 BC, saw the arrival of more stones, transported by land, from the Marlborough Downs some 25 miles away. Finally, after another 500 years and numerous generations had passed, someone felt the need to rearrange the massive, Welsh bluestones into the familiar horseshoe and circle we see today. Well, there is no clear proof what it was it an ancient observatory or some familiar thing? This still remains a question.